see. Now I'm going to do a roll for the bad guys, so to speak, and see if they notice shit. No, you lucky fuckers. All right. You continue forward. You get up there and you see a bunch of elves gathered around a large man who's wearing a lot of red and white, like the whites around the collars and the wrists and stuff. And it looks like he's been injured. He's currently gesturing with what appears to be a giant candy cane pointer at a map. The elves seem to be armed with various makeshift weapons of a Christmas theme. All of the elves are tiny. If you were to stack 3 apples on top of each other, that's their approximate height. And a couple of them do have what appear to be assault rifles, but they're scaled for them. And Santa's like, all right, we're going to have to get back to the workshop. But Santa, you're injured, and they have the numbers. Santa says, you're right. In order to get it back, we would need some sort of Christmas miracle. Ta-da! Says Alex. Oh, take a refill. Oh, that's lovely. No problem. Everybody goes, oh, and it looks like they'd like to flee or whatever, but, you know, having somebody go, ta-da! And, you know, they're like, could this be the Christmas miracle? So they do that instead of shooting randomly this round.
I start singing Hallelujah.
Oh, oh.
Nice.
Everybody looks at him like, oh, and then they look at McKay like, because you haven't done anything yet. They look at you. All the elves look at you. There's probably 20 of them here.
So is this the North Pole, is it?
Uh-huh, says one of the elves. Meanwhile, Doc Fulton is doing this lovely aria in the background.
I'll back up singing for him.
Right, roll.
Yeah, I got my singing.
All right, they look impressed. Several of the elves begin clapping and stuff. And Santa says, well, aren't you all on the nice list?
And then he looks at Alex.
Yeah, he's like, I guess so. All right. Well, he says, thank you for coming. And at that point, one of the elves' heads explodes with gunfire, and you go into standard combat. Round 1. Yeah, bigger, bigger, bigger. Let's see. There we go. Heroes are first, villains are second. Babbling incoherently is approved. Chris, what do you do?
I look to see where it came from.
All right. And Matt, what do you do? Take a card. And Pete.
Yeah, I'm also looking to try and work out where the gunfire is coming from.
Go for
it. Does anybody want Death God, which basically means you don't have to refill? You don't use any ammo during combat.
No, thank you.
All right.
Yeah, all the PCs pretty much melee guys now. I'm not sure when.
I know.
The fuck
I wasn't
happened.
sure.
All right. So you two guys notice that off of the various tunnels and stuff, there seem to be about half a dozen elves. Again, 3 apples or so high that have come in and they're like shooting at the elves here. The elves from your guys' thing, several of them push Santa off of the thing, so he's got a little bit of cover. It's like shitty wooden cover and stuff. And others panic, and a couple of them even use Santa as cover and then kind of realize what they're doing and go, ah! And they're looking around wildly and trying to figure out target and stuff. We now go to the bad guys. And
Are they dressed differently?
No, they are dressed just like your friendly elves.
Right, just to make it easy to tell the difference.
Exactly. They go, dun, 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 and they shoot up the table and stuff. And you notice that the bullet penetration on the table, not great. So yeah, these guns apparently do very little damage, but they have a lot of bullets and stuff. So they shoot around wildly. Right. Next round. Heroes are first, villains are second. Chris, what do you do?
I get cover.
Right, you squat down behind the table. Matt, what do you do?
What's the first?
Nothing.
I take cover.
Right. Pete, what do you do?
Yeah, I'm going to take cover at the moment.
No problem. Let's see. The friendly elves attempt to return fire. And the enemy elves continue wild. Both of them are... And you see one of the enemy elves this round had taken out what looks like a Christmas tree ornament. He then pulls off the hook. And now we go for next round. Fortunately, it appears everybody's wildly inept at combat. Villains are first, heroes are second. Right. The one throws the Christmas ornament while the rest continue peppering you guys and the elves and stuff ineffectually. So, Chris, what do you do? Christmas ornament, midair, coming in toward the fat man. Whoa, says Santa. If he isn't Santa, he looks a lot like Santa. And not the fucking creepy Santa either from that fucking movie or TV show, but regular Santa. Chris, what do you do?
I'm going to fast draw my pistol and try to shoot it.
Go for it. You're going to be at negative. Oh,
I pull it out.
You slowly pull out your gun. And Kinley, what do you do?
I fast draw my sword. And I try and bat the fucking grenade away with the sword like a fucking bat.
You're negative 30 to hit it. It's pretty small.
Yes, yes. By negative 30 at least.
Did you make it by negative 60?
Hold on, so I've got 101 in the skill, so negative 30 would be 7.
You have a 101 in your fucking sword skill?
Yeah. All
right, it flies right back toward the bad guys who go, ah! And Pete, what do you do?
I smile and laugh.
All right, we now go to next round. Heroes are first. Throwing aside your own weapon in contempt is approved. Chris, what do you do?
I wait for it. I want to see what happens with the ornament of doom.
Yeah. Matt, what do you do?
That was a great shot. I dropped my sword.
Hey, Cart. Pete, what do you do?
Yeah, I'm waiting to see what the...
All right. Pete, what do you do?
Oh, he's doing a mic drop with his sword, is he?
Uh-huh.
I'm watching to see what the ornament does.
No problem. You guys spend the round observing. That's fine. The ornament goes off, and all of those guys are now some sort of green mist stuff comes out, and they appear to be fucking dealing with it better than Logan expected. We're immune to our own shit, apparently, yells one of them, and they begin rattling off fire. A couple of them are bothering to shoot at Alex this round. The rest are continuing peppering the elves. The peppering the elves roll. Alex and Alex. All right. Machine gun fires going all around Alex, who did a mic drop with his sword. It just shows like them trying to stitch a perfect outline of him without hitting him at all. and you guys observe this, and it's quite something. They're only, since you spent the round observing, you guys notice there's only 5 of them, and both of you give me empathy at -30. If you make it, you pick up a new skill at Learn called Elven Empathy. And it's for these kind of elves rather than the full-size elves. So Keebler Elf Empathy.
Who's rolling here?
The 2 people who spent the round observing.
Right.
Yes, I make my Keebler Elf Empathy.
You pick up a new skill. You pick up a new skill at Learn, Keebler Elf Empathy. Congratulations.
I think I've already got Keebler Elf skill somewhere here, actually.
Yeah, I was thinking that sounds familiar, Keebler Elves.
All right, and moving on. I don't know what kind of freaky skills you guys have. Let's see. Oh, the good guy elves. Sorry, I didn't do them yet. God damn, everybody sucks at fighting, you're thinking. You've never seen so many people missing. Everybody, this round, it looks like, yep, it's reloading round. So, heroes are first. Any action you have to roll for, if you succeed, is approved. Chris, what do you do?
I throw the table at the elves.
I want a strength roll at regular, at full. And if you make that, then you can do a throw roll. Our cover! So several of the elves as you pick it up.
So how far away were the bad guy elves?
Maybe 8 meters.
Okay.
Where the fuck is strength?
It is the top left-hand side of core skills. Because it's not a stat anymore.
Hooray!
So it's con then strength.
Oh, there it is. And strength at what?
Full.
Full strength roll.
Negative 30? Right. Okay, so instead of, let's see, D8 for large club, do you have a strength bonus per chance?
Yeah.
Is your strength 80 or better?
Yeah.
Enjoy your D10, sir. It flies straight and true onto all of them. You want to roll, I'm just going to have you do 1 damage roll for all of them. So it's a D10, and you'd like to get high.
Nice.
Right. They all go, no! It appears the fighting is over. They are squished flat. Let me check with what?
I stand on top of the table.
Well, let's see. Matt and Pete, do you want to do anything this round that you have to roll for so you can get a card? Excellent.
I was going to sprint out after the table and clean up.
Give me a sprint roll, yes. Yeah, it's going to take Chris a couple rounds to mosey over there and jump up and down on it. You know.
Actually, yeah, I should have moseyed over there. That's even a better one.
Yeah, go for a mosey.
No. Yeah. I said I was sprinting. It's all right.
Oh, you haven't rolled yet.
Yeah, it's okay. I've sprinted over there.
Okay.
I declared what I was doing, and yeah.
Yeah, well, you get a card out of it. Enjoy. So, right. Santa's like, whoa, it looks like you're very good, Doc Fulton. Oh.
And I go into cyberpsychosis and go berserk and kill Santa.
Excellent. He says, maybe you are the one, looking at Doc Fulton.
That doesn't sound good.
No, I'm the bringer of doom. That's the one. I point at Alex.
I'm actually curious as to how Santa is reacting to Alex now that things have calmed down a little.
Why? How do you mean? Or why would you ask that? Because I made
yellow eyes, magic.
Oh, yeah, he's fine with that. He says,
He doesn't keep turning, go slowly. I turn step by step and try and follow him.
No.
Good.
He says, I don't know. It is Christmas Eve, the time of redemption. And you have done so well, James. James, with your bloodshed so bright, won't you ride my sleigh tonight?
Sure.
Oh, good, he says.
Won't Mrs. Claus get jealous?
Unfortunately, she's with her sister. But we have several objectives. By the way, it's obvious that Santa is really wounded and he needs a doctor. Putting like fucking gumdrops and shit in his wounds, not helpful. Do you have a first aid kit, Doc, or no?
I always carry a first aid kit on me, even a small one.
Great. Yeah, if you want to give
Almost
him
like I'm a
some
doctor.
first. Yeah, well, you don't have to be a doctor. You could be just a slayer. Oh, God, that works on so many levels. So, yeah, you doctor him up. He says, we're going to have to move to a different cave. Well, unless, yes, because if their tracking party comes back and they didn't find, if their tracking party doesn't return, then they'll know it's this cave. So we'll have to move to a different one. But we have several objectives. They show you on a map, which you don't get to see because I'll just tell you about it. The workshop are bunches of these elves who needs to be subdued. They have the bag. What is going on is, unfortunately, an elf named Bernard has taken it over because he's a nationalistic Keebler elf, and he is trying to help the Keebler elves against the dreaded Smurfs.
Huh.
So,
That's where I've heard the name.
So he has taken the gift bag and dumped out all the little boy and little girl's presents and loaded it up with munitions.
What a cock.
Yes, that's right, Alex. So the bag needs to be emptied out, the presents put back in, and the sleigh and reindeer need to be taken.
So what you're trying to say is you want us to empty your sack?
After, well, wouldn't that be part of Doc riding in his sleigh?
You want Doc to empty your sack? Oh my God.
Santa just face palms. One of the elves is like, I don't get it. And everyone goes, I'll explain later.
I am St. Patrick.
So, yes, getting the sleigh shouldn't be a problem because according to my scouts, Pixie and Mixie, they are not heavily guarding that area. But the workshop, that will be very difficult. And you have to retake it before they can finish with making their munitions and deliver them to their Keebler elf brothers. I'm sure that you guys know how to deal with reindeer and hook them up to the sleigh and such.
Oh, yeah, it'll be fun.
Great.
What, dear?
Reindeer. Ho, ho, ho.
How hard can it be?
Exactly. Now, whatever you do, don't go further away from the workshop and such. Pixie and Mixie will take you to the workshop. They're holding hands and looking at you guys like, oh my God. But don't go further away from the workshop or the patrolling snowmen will try to kill you.
I roll my create spontaneous dance.
They watch you thrashing around. Doc, you've got to help him, says one of the elves. Help him, help him.
I gave him his first aid.
Yes. No, they were talking about Alex because they thought that he was going into an epileptic fit.
Oh, no, he just needs some eggnog. The good kind.
Oh, they understand that. One of them produces a fucking thimble-sized flask and pours it into a cup and is offering to pass up this fucking...
He needs a Santa-sized one.
Oh, they say. Now, here's mud in your eyes, as the elf drinks it.
I'm surprised Alex didn't snatch it out of his hand and scoff it down.
He's distracted right now.
I would have been if I wasn't trying to do my character sheet.
Yes.
Santa says, since you've given me first aid, if I'm not killed by those naughty list Keebler elves, I can drop you off to wherever you're going in the sleigh.
Anywhere?
Well, where are you going?
Amber?
I don't know what that is.
But you know what? With your sleigh, we can get across that snow, and you can help us
Exactly.
get to where we need to go.
Exactly.
That rhymes.
Well, if it rhymes, as long as it doesn't take too long, says Santa, I have a lot to do tonight. Ho, ho, ho.
Well,
But
we can
this
do it
night
after.
always lasts forever, doesn't it? It's magic.
Yes.
Mmm.
Yes.
I'm stealing my thunder, Doc.
Oh,
Don't
sorry.
worry. All right. Well, go retake the workshop and we'll get it done. We're going to hide in a different cave. Pixie and Mixie will go with you in order to help you find the stuff you need.
So how many insurgents are there?
About 147.
About 147.
We think so.
And how many
We're not
hostages?
sure of a couple of the elves.
And how many hostages?
Hostages? That's the couple that we're not sure on. There might be as few as 2 or as few as 0. They've been very naughty, but that's nationalism for you.
And I'm assuming burning down the workshop is probably not a good thing.
No, we need the bag. The bag can store the presents for the children.
Santa's sack.
Yes, he says.
So
I can't wait until Mrs. Claus comes back. Oh, oh, oh.
you don't have any control over the patrolling snowmen?
No, they're snow golems.
Right, so but you can't command them to go into the workshop.
No.
Of course not.
He nods and smiles. If I was able to talk to them, I could do that, but I'm not doing well right now. Moving is going to suck.
Kill me.
So if Bernard is taken out, do you think the rest of the elves will fall back in line?
I don't know. Maybe. But you have to stop him, because if they get done with those weapons and put them in the sack and then deliver them to all the soldiers, everybody will have a shiny new AK-47. Oh, oh, oh.
And what's wrong with that?
That's bad, because then they'll kill the Keebler, or no, they'll kill the Smurfs. We can't have
Blue
that
buggers.
much bloodshed on Christmas. Christmas is a time for magic and children and eggnog and stuff.
And furious masturbating.
Oh, oh, oh.
Slaying elves, are you listening? The blood is red and it's glistening.
Oh, yes.
Did anybody want futuristic skills plus 20?
Yeah.
Sure.
Alright, there you go. Cost something, whatever you want, discard it. I just had to get down to 4 cards, so. It looked like it was a useful card, but the others might be a bit more handy.
You'd better hurry, says Santa. Otherwise, we'll be fucked. Oh, 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 oh.
All right, let's go
All
check
right.
this place out.
Yep. Excuse me.
Right. Pixie and Mixie are happy to go with you. Well,
Okay.
for a degree of happiness. Right. Give me stealth rolls to stealthily approach the factory. And who wants Pixie and who wants Mixie? Because there's 2 of them and 3 of you.
Can you guys
small,
take the
right.
bells off your shoes, please, first?
They look sad. But our bells are happy bells.
And the one off your head as well.
They say they do so.
You can have happy
Thank-
bells or happy death. I mean, whichever you prefer.
That's a card for Pete for remembering the bells. The elves look disappointed. So, right. How's those stealth rolls going?
We'll replenish.
Got it.
Stealth.
Negative 60.
Yep. Made it.
And Doc?
I'm nearly there.
I made it already.
Oh, sorry. Right, you guys sneak over and you find a large warehouse looking like it's a big warehouse-looking building. It's got a lot of tall smokestacks which belch forth black smoke. It's roughly 4 stories high. You guys sneak up. They do have some patrols and stuff that you can sneak past. You go over and you look in through the frosted glass windows and you see tons of elves. All of them are 3 apples high. All of them are wearing a beret. And they're working on various elf-sized weapons on conveyor belts like AK-47s, RPGs, grenades, etc. Looks like a typical warehouse with lots of conveyor belts. These all seem to be powered by the shafts that are up in the couple stories up, and then they've got those long belts that run to them and stuff, like a Dickensian workshop.
Mm-hmm.
And it smells like it's powered by coal. Apparently, Santa Claus hasn't gone green yet, the bastard. There's a lot of catwalks and such, presumably to get to the long belts that can power the lower conveyors. There's also an office up a flight of stairs. Note, the catwalks and such, not human size. However, the stairs and offices and stuff are made for Santa-sized peoples. Although there is also a much smaller staircase that runs parallel to the big staircase so that you can get elves up and down that fucker. There's also large walls on either side of the staircase, making it so if you wanted to go up the stairs and stuff, unless somebody is at the front or back, they wouldn't see you. If they were, then they would easily see you. There's also an address the troops area. It's about 3 stories up, flanked by candy canes and shit. From there, you can look down on the entire warehouse. You could reach it by either going up the stairs or coming out of one of the offices, or if you were somehow able to scale or fly up the exterior of the building and stuff and go in through the windows, you'd get there. Let's see. There's also some unguarded stairs that you could get to some other offices. There's a couple like offices and stuff. There's also you notice that there's also a wall that has, and I've got this written, I'll just read it here. There's also a, quote, nice wall, which has a photo of the nicest person on it, nobody that you guys recognize, as well as a naughty wall, which has a large picture of Dr. Fulton on it. There's also
you're on it and not Mildred, Doc. I don't know.
Oh yeah, Doc has got her beaten out. She's just crazy and shit. He's naughty. There's also a few large bags of letters to Santa, which could be hidden behind or used for a really shitty cover. Let's see, stuff going on. There's also the elves are kind of genderless. You're not sure if they're boys, girls. Here and there, they seem to be ignoring the conveyor belts and doing things like, yeah, lick that candy cane, give me your great big North Pole. Your body really gives me the Christmas spirit. I'm going to cram that North Pole right up your fruitcake. And occasionally you'll see a spray of glitter going off from some of these elves.
Christmas herpes it is.
Everybody take a card. I forgot it's the head elf's name is Elf Guabara.
So it's not Bernard?
No, Bernard's a different dude. My mistake. He is the most Jewish. Bernard is the most Jewish-looking elf you've ever seen in your life. You're not sure how he got the Christmas spirit, but apparently, annual gift man transcends religion. Yeah, So
Letters
What
to
was,
numbers.
sorry.
Or numbers to letters, sorry.
numbers to letters. Everybody get rid of all your plus skill percentage cards and draw new cards for them. Hooray.
A little extra. +1 damage for you the entire combat. Wow.
Handy.
Yes.
Considering you're looking at a ass load of elves. Now, as far as like, are these elves keeping an eye out? No, they are not expecting anything here. Oh, also another area you passed is the stables, and there's a big fucking sled in there, what you'd expect for Santa Claus. There are double the number of reindeer that you think that there should be. And there are some elves that are guarding it, but by guarding it, they actually mean having a loud poker game. But there are patrols going around the workshop and stuff that you guys easily infiltrated, even though you are pretty much mountain sized compared to these little fuckers, because they possibly looking for other elves or just wildly incompetent, or you guys are all ninjas. But yeah, nobody here is expecting anybody to actually be able to get into the workshop. But it looks like if people do, they have enough weapons at easy reach to pretty much start a very small war. Yeah. So, look, more Christmas spirit went off over there. Big spray of glitter. Yeah. They're naughty elves, says one of your elves. Doc
yeah.
Fulton's humping. He's on the naughty.
Very naughty.
Mixie and Pixie just shake their heads.
Does anybody want a eeny, meeny, money, mo? How about a round revision?
Ooh.
Has
Sure.
anybody got any crap cards, I suppose? Because
I'll
I've
take
got
that.
5 fairly decent cards.
You notice Pixie and Mixie are now both on McKay. They're using him just to stand on stuff. But then they start doing the flirting thing with each other. McKay can't see it, but he can hear it. He knows what's getting ready to happen. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
How do those killer elves make those cookies taste so good?
You're finding out. McKay, this is your first in your life. You've never had 2 elves fucking while standing on you before, but now you can't say that anymore.
Mm-hmm.
He just stands there. Oh, yeah, that's nice. Yeah, you're on the nice list. Yeah,
Good to see you two are really focused. I'll make sure Santa knows of your dedication.
Yeah, Santa, yeah. And glitter. McKay now has glitter in his hair and stuff.
Yeah.
It's Christmas. Oh, you can tell when I wrote this one.
Yeah.
So that's the general layout. If you have any questions or whatever, let me know.
So I'm assuming the bag does not appear to be in the sleigh at the moment.
No, it's in the shop being loaded up with all kinds of.
Okay, so it's on the floor, is it?
Yeah, that's pretty much. It's being carefully packed by several different elves and stuff, and they're putting like labels and stuff on it, and it looks like many of those names are from the naughty book, dun dun dun, or naughty list or whatever. It's naughty. They're naughty elves.
So we've got to get the bag and the sleigh and the reindeer out of there, do we?
Well, no, the sleigh and the reindeer are in a different building altogether.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I thought they're in the building as well.
No. They're over in the stables. Pretty much the bag is in here, but unfortunately, it appears that the workers have seized the means of production.
Now, do they just need the bag, or they need the workshop too?
Give me a memory roll to see what Santa told you. It shows you.
I ask. So, do they need the bag? Do they need, like, what's going on?
You have to kill the naughty elves or make them be nice.
Make them be nice?
They weren't always like this, you know.
What started
happened?
them being mean?
Elf Guevara. He's a poopy head. Don't say poopy, you stupid cow. Okay.
Where is Elf Guevara? Can you see him in there?
He's up in the office.
Yes. All right. So we can. Is there any external gantries, walkways, or are they all internal?
They're internal, but the bricks do have cracks and stuff in them. I mean, you are wearing heavy gloves and stuff, so they aren't going to help nearly as much. But it is possible, though fairly unlikely, to scale the outside of the here and there icy patches building up 4 stories, break in through a window somehow quietly if you can get one open or if one has failed to be locked, and then do the hanging on the elf-sized catwalks, which you hope are as strong as they look, and then go over to the office if you wanted to try it that way. Of course, being able to fly like a bird would make it much easier.
Are you guys children? Are you unbaptized?
I think that's one of Doc Fulton's favorite scenes ever.
It wasn't the doc, though.
Wasn't it?
Nope.
Who was it?
Steven. He was my brief character that went insane because of a moon beast and then became a vampire. He stalked Jen all the time because she had a plunging neckline, and that was one of the things I was insane against.
It's a good vampire insanity.
All right. So shall we sneak in, climb the scaffolding?
That way looks really, really challenging, but it's maybe possible.
Is there a skylight into Santa's office?
That's a good question. Give me a luck at -30, and then there's a big skylight. So missed it by that much then.
Yep.
All right, that's memory you rolled. This is luck.
God damn it.
Don't forget your modifier. See, I like this already. It's like, maybe he makes it. No, he doesn't. So, good for him. No, Santa is a cheap bastard. And it's cold. Yeah, it's cold. Yeah. What do we do to warm up? Yeah. Oh, baby.
So if I was to throw you 2 over there, that would act as a distraction and lure out a couple of the elves.
Okay. They say in unison.
Where does Santa keep all his Santa suits?
That would be over at the Santa house. It's around back. We could sneak over there if you want.
What happens if the 3 of us, wore Santa suits and attacked from different areas? That might panic them into thinking there's more than one Santa because they're already afraid of Santa, and that and that could drive them all, and then maybe we could overpower the
Javara.
The mind power, like the hold that he has over them.
Both the elves begin to applaud until they realize you're supposed to be stealthing, and then they kind of stop and look embarrassed.
So does Javara wear anything different to the other elves? Has he got a sash or something, or a ribbon or something to signify?
He has a t-shirt.
He has a t-shirt.
Uh-huh.
With Che Guevara on it.
Uh-huh. You look so good in a beret.
All right. Yeah, I like your plan, Doc. It's got that sort of
Christmas spirit, says one of the
Christmas
elves.
spirit. Yes, and sure, Christmas spirit. Let's go with that.
Everybody give me a stealth roll to successfully infiltrate Santa's house at full. Nobody's going over there. In fact, you're at a plus 10% because they're not interested. There's nothing good in there, as far as they know.
Yep.
Cut two shows you guys looking around for Santa suits and stuff, and Alex pulls this fucking huge black dildo out of the drawer.
Why, Mrs. Claus, you slut.
Or is that the way Santa likes it?
I don't know. Is there straps too?
Yes.
Wow. Best Christmas spirit ever. So you guys each are wearing a Santa suit. Alex, there's cotton balls and stuff, but I'm going to need a disguise roll from you to get the beards right on everybody if you have that.
Got it by half.
Right, you guys are all dressed up and look like Santa Claus. What do you do?
Ho, ho, ho.
If you want to sound like him, it's merely a mimicry roll.
Not an acting role?
No, acting, you can mimic his movements, his stuff like that, but to sound like him, mimicry.
I'm gonna cast Phase on myself.
Oh, then let me check the magic area.
Before you do so, I will stop you from casting, Doc.
What's up?
That's easy.
Unless
Slap it out of his mouth.
unless you've had something to replenish your magic points, we were all drained back in Kinleyville.
You guys might be drained. I'm still
Wait, I thought it was down 2 points.
No,
down two points.
Oh,
Yes.
clarity. Okay, so I'm gonna cast my shit and
Well played, clarity card. So everybody gets magic except Pete. Yeah, good. All right, magic level here is anything goes. So no willpower roll needed. Did you like that I slipped in not just this plot, but another plot before you guys even got to go to Amber? Yeah. I am the master of fucking distraction.
What do I get rid of now? Anybody want magical immunity? Invulnerable to magic for the entire round if played at the beginning of the round.
okay.
Yep. There you go.
Are you doing the dissemination, or does he need to trade you something for that?
It's the whole discarding down to 4 stuff.
So Chris needs to discard a card then.
Yeah, that's right. Discard 1 card. Or shuffle with Alex. Shuffle with Matt if Matt's got crap.
Groovy. So you guys are all dressed up as Santa. There's all kinds of miscellaneous stuff here, food and all that. Fruitcakes, cocoa, marijuana cookies, the usual Christmas things.
Lovely.
Mm-hmm. Plus, it's a heated house. It's nice to get warmed up a little bit. But yeah, the Santa suits, they seem to be very comfortable and whatnot.
I'm gonna activate my magic glasses and look around while I'm here.
Oh yeah, the Santa suits themselves are magical.
Analyze magic?
Yes. And take a card, Chris, as well.
Nice.
That's
wow,
it.
you've gotten that up high.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Let's see. As long as you're wearing the suit, like properly and whatnot, and all the pieces, including the hat, you can ignore temperature. As long as it's cold.
Ooh.
Cold temperature you ignore. Also, yeah, temperature in, yeah. So there you go.
Okay.
Let's see. There's no other interesting magic items in the house that I know of, unless you can suggest anything, and then maybe. Does anybody have any ideas for any other Christmas-themed magical items in the house? He doesn't have any cool weapons or anything in there. Actually, he might. Pete, give me a luck roll on that, just for miscellaneous stuff, because Santa Claus does know how to rock and roll sometimes.
Half or minus 30.
Minus 30. He has an RPG in here.
No.
Does anybody want to
with,
play with
D8 rockets. So
Okay.
roll a D8, and that's how many fucking rockets Santa has on his RPG. Because, yeah, 8 rockets. Apparently, he's expecting a lot of naughty fuckers. So I don't know if anybody knows how to use an RPG,
Yes,
but
I was about to say, do either of you have any knowledge on how to use this thing?
Nope.
No, but might be able to take one of those rockets and then turn it into a grenade.
Go for it.
An IED, technically, but yeah, that'd be a demolitions roll if you want to open it up and tinker with the explosive thing. The elves both go and plug their ears.
But you want me to do so?
They aren't moving back at all. If it goes off and maybe kills you guys and the elves and shit, at least they're not going to have to hear it. Possibly because their ears will be quite a ways from their corpses. But
nice.
all right, yeah, you if you don't mind taking apart like 4 of them, then you'll have like 2 large bombs.
Okay.
Great. You've got 2 large bombs that pretty much you found a cigarette lighter. It looks like either Santa or Mrs. Claus likes some weed now and then. So you've got a cigarette lighter and you've made some fuses and stuff. So yeah, pretty much it's a light, and you're not sure on how long you'll have for the fuses, because fuses, homemade fuses are very variable.
Okay.
So it's pretty much light and run like a bitch, and then get cover. You're thinking cover would be a good thing. These will definitely these will put a fucking healthy hole in a building.
So did you guys make toys before this?
Uh-huh.
Could we put like these on a radio controlled car and then like drive it in?
Give me a luck roll for a radio controlled car in here.
Oh wait, well,
Yeah, it's all you, Chris. They may have some in here.
that would have made it by half, by 60.
There's several radio controlled cars, which unfortunately is a new skill: radio controlled car / drone.
Nice.
But you've got
I'm going to get one of Santa's pipes and some of his tobacco.
Tobacco. Well, you find
Santa
something
smokes
that's kind of like tobacco.
Well, Santa smokes a pipe, so
Yes, it looks like he's upgraded from tobacco to something else. Wacky
that's right,
tobacco.
I'll make use of my own tobacco then.
Wait, you said that magic works fully here, right?
Yep.
Uh-huh.
I wonder, because sometimes when magic is really, really usable, you can use spells that normally wouldn't use. What about using ghost telekinesis? To like,
Not that good. No,
it's been in the past. That's why I'm asking.
Yeah. No, his goes up to you don't need a willpower roll type thing.
Okay.
It hasn't quite gone into wacky territory.
Well,
Good
no,
thought,
even
though.
in other places it's been that way. But that's fine. That's fine. It's actually the same amount of skill.
You've got your radio controlled cars. Be happy with those.
I'll probably just light and toss them because.
Well, if you can give me a jury rig roll
Mhm.
and either electronics or mechanical repair, then you could make it so that you can put them in there and then have it light itself, like automatically light type thing.
You know, honestly, if it was just on a skateboard and we could just roll it, so that way, because I'm assuming if I throw it, it might disassemble the bomb or something.
Maybe depends on your throwing also, but it just putting it against something will, especially if you channel the explosive and stuff, could do better. Depends on what you do with it. I mean, if you were to put like these up against, you couldn't roll a skateboard or even these cars over areas that haven't been heavily trafficked as far as that goes.
So Mixie,
So,
how dedicated are you to Santa?
I would do anything for Santa. Wow, take a card for sheer ruthlessness there, Pete. Wow. What can I do to help out Santa? Me too, says Pixie.
So we make a couple suicide bombers out of the elves.
Oh my Christ. Pete, just take another card on top of that. It's just getting more and more. Right, so you've got them both in suicide bomber vests. They both have cigarette lighters, and they're ready.
No. I got something better. I'm gonna make it so they run in and then they pull a cord.
Of course.
Give me a mechanical repair roll, and that'll take care of it.
I got jury rigged by half, so there we go.
Great. Yeah, they're ready to go. So what happens when we pull this?
An explosion of glitter will happen.
That's right. You'll let off so much glitter.
Can we try it now?
No.
No. They look like they're ready to fucking pull them. You might want to get them moving soon before they fucking do it.
You need to be in the middle of a bunch of them, and you'll blow all the glitter up, and it will be spreading Christmas joy to everyone.
They look really enthused. Can we go now?
This is just to show the others just how much fun it is to be on Santa's side.
Okay, so we want to get as many of them around us as we can before we give them the glitter, and that makes them nice?
Yep.
Okay. So they're ready to go. Can we go now? Can we? They begin jumping up and down. It makes the bomb maker a little nervous. He's like, they're ready to go.
Are we ready to go?
Yeah, I can't think of anything. Did either of you want to take the RPG? I think I don't want to take it because I think we're more likely to blow ourselves up with it than.
Well, there's no more ammo to it.
No, you still got four rockets left.
Yeah,
I don't know how to use this shit.
to make.
This is how you get a check, though. Just imagine the fun you'll have.
Yeah, right.
Well, I mean, or you could just keep the rockets for suicide bombers.
For a couple more. Santa had a few more elves with him.
Yes, he did.
I'm not sure he'll get. I'm not sure he'll get to make the presents, but
right. Is there anything? Yeah. Anything else you want to tell them before they go rushing off?
Nah.
All right. So,
I hope your friends enjoy all the glitter.
Yay! They say.
You should count together when you do it too.
Yes.
So you do it at the same time, and that'll spread maximum joy.
Yeah. And yell out, lots of glitter!
Right. So where do you guys want to be?
We'll stay here in Sanders' place.
Right. They go running off. Let's see. Bomb maker. This is your big luck roll. Lower is better. This is for how much maximum glitter that they fucking spread for the Christmas joy. Happy.
Nice.
Right. So you made it by 30, I see.
Yeah.
Right. Huge explosions rip through Santa's workshop. Everybody give me a sanity roll as you have caused the death of sentient creatures who are really nice.
I might feel better now.
If you make it, it's 1 point toward cold-blooded killing. If you fail it, then, you know. Yeah, you guys are like, yay, glitter. Chris almost spit up his drink. Shit, that might be the name of the show, Maximum Glitter. Right. After the twin explosions have gone off, and you guys can hear the screams of the damned and dying. My leg! I can't find my leg!
I'm gonna go find Bernard now, or whatever the fuck that dude's name is. You got me so fucking twisted
Javara.
on that name. Javara?
Shagap. Whatever his name is.
Evil
You
Elf,
guys-
let's go.
Yeah, all
Are
right,
you
let's
guys
do it.
walking? Are you guys walking over to the workshop? Or are you running over to the workshop, or what?
Walking because he's got to have time to come out of his office, go downstairs, and check out what's going on. If we run over there, he won't have time to do that.
Right. As you guys walk over there, give me spot rolls of -30.
Spot.
Yeah. Nice. You know, by the way, getting in super easy because one of the elves was kind of close to the wall and it came down. Right. Everybody except McKay then notices the one elf who's wearing a Shesha Guevara t-shirt and with a beret on, standing up in the address the troops place going, he looks like he's currently losing a bucket of fucking sanity. If anybody had a rifle, you could probably waste him right now. Or if you brought along the RPG and wanted to fucking squeeze off.
How far away is he?
Probably about 80 meters.
Oh, okay. No, I want to do the slow walk, like 3 Santas just entered the workshop, doing the badass walk.
Everybody
Ho.
Give me a badass walk
I do
roll.
have a badass walk skill. I've just said it's my...
Yes, I do also have badass walk skill.
All right, Chris, do you have badass walk?
I'll try that now.
I'm gonna try. Let's see if I gain that skill.
Yeah, if everybody makes it, if all of you guys make it, it'll be the slow motion walk, and I'll give everybody a refill if everybody makes it.
I made it.
No.
Oh, hold on. Wasn't me.